Good day. A disclaimer, this is not a political advice nor a hate speech, for I no longer believe in the left and right wing, and I have no intention nor to vote in this coming election. Left and right are just an illusion the elites made to divide and conquer. Without further ado, this article caught my attention. It kept on bugging me, and I believe the Holy Spirit wanted me to check it out. Since it involves BG, he, popularly known as Yorme, flatly denied receiving campaign funds from BG for his 2016 senatorial bid. He said it's prohibited by law. But then again, reading more in this article reminds me of if there's smoke, there's fire. This was his tax receipt showing his innocence regarding the issue. Moving on, it was said in the article that the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation listed the City of Manila, giving them grants in 2020 or a year after he was sworn as a mayor. In their website, a project which cost million worth of toilet products were granted to the city for low-income communities on February 2020. The fund was used to procure portable toilets for his Kubeta Ko project. Kubeta Ko literally means my toilet in Tagalog. Here is what the website tells regarding the grant. This article might have been intended to show that he did not return excess funds, but what kept me interested is his connection to BG. A BG connection is a connection to WEF.
Today, we are grateful also to Maynilad and Bill Gates Foundation. And that's why I appreciate it that much. And I told the people from Bill Gates Foundation, you just brought back dignity to our poor families.
Lo and behold, the city of Manila was among the 36 pioneer cities in global initiative for digital innovation. It was developed by the World Economic Forum and the G20. You really can't make this stuff up. To think that the globalist leaders now are mostly young. The alliance, as it is said in this article, aims to empower city leaders through the creation of policies for good governance, digital development, citizens' privacy and security, and diversity. He's being groomed or already groomed by the institution.
We need cooperation. We need the world. We cannot just live on our own as a country. We should continue honoring agreements. We should create certainty in our policy. Yes, why not?
And listed below is his 10-point economic agenda, and what caught my attention was the Industry 4.0. Part of it was AI, which is kind of grand as Philippines is a poor country. There's some kind of template. This reminds me of the peace and security in the Bible. And this one, the MOTB. Back to the article, funny how they used some words. Quote, time is of the essence, given the challenges we need to overcome this year, on top of the ones we already encounter on a yearly basis, whether they be acts of God or types of poverty. As a country, we need to flip the script and let the cities lead the way. Then they mentioned the policies which the LGU of Manila will adopt. Then there's also mentioned here the vertical housing program, especially how the WEF is pushing the climate change agenda.
System namin ngayong tagulan, nabulunan yung drainage system, luluwa yung tubig, aakyat sa kalsada, magbabaha. So, naapektuhan ng kapaligiran.
Malinis, ligtas at lumpiang
We will
Manila.
continue to protect that part. We will not follow my predecessor's intention to put up buildings there or sell it. It is in the city council already for second reading, a withdrawal of portion of roads adjacent to Arroceros Park to make it bigger. Magkakaroon ng esplanade sa gilid ng Arroceros Park. Now it's going to be open to the public in the coming months. Trees will be protected. We're creating more space and green space. Yan din ang mangyayari sa Arroceros. Now we're going to Mehan Garden, adjacent to Arroceros Park. Now the Kartilya ng Katipunan, adjacent to Mehan Garden. This area alone, Loton, will have 3 parks, major parks, full of trees and greens. Why? Because as you can see, Loton is a backbone of Manila with regard to vehicular traffic. So there will be more pollution in the area mentioned. Sabi ng DNR, for the city of Manila to be a healthy city, kailangan daw magtanim kami o maglagay kami ng 1,600 open green space. And I said during the discussion, is that horizontal alone? Because there's technology nowadays, another part of the world, which in Europe, they're doing vertical green space.
There are no coincidences. Just like Yorme mentioned the Ukraine's president, as the latter is connected to WEF as well.
Kailangan natin ng tulad na presidente ng Ukraine. Yung handang pumunta sa gitna ng lumilipad na bala. Sa harapan. Hindi umaalis sa kanyang kababayan. Hindi nagtatago, nagpapakita, kinakausap ang mamamayan.
Moreno asks Filipinos to reject would-be leaders who are constantly absent without naming any particular individual. Asked by Rappler if he was pertaining to himself as a leader with the same courage of Zelensky, Moreno says he cannot say for sure as he has never been in the same situation as the Ukrainian president. But he says Filipinos can give him the chance to find out.
Sa ibang bagay, napatunayan ko na. Magbaha, I'll be with you. Lumindol, I'll be with you. Pandemic, I have been with you. I mean, nakasama niyo ako. Pero gera, ako, para pair tayo. Wala nang buhatan ng bangko. Siyempre, hindi ko alam anong kaya ko pang gawin. Will I be like the Zelensky guy?
The admiration for Zelensky contrasts with his stance in the CNN presidential debate last February 27, where he agreed with Defense Secretary Delfin Lorenzana's statement that the Philippines should remain neutral about the conflict for now.
He may not be a comedian, but he was a former actor as well, just like the president.
With the BMW dancers, here's Isko Moreno.
The hand symbols are a giveaway. Paru-paro is butterfly.
Paro-parong bukid, bukid, paro-paro. Ngayon, millennials, paro-paro G.
Sadly, we all thought that these symbolisms are just, or hand symbols are just benevolent ones, but now that we are awakened, we know that they mean something in these wicked ones. Anyhow, whoever wins the election, the B system is already being set up, so they're all being part of it. Our King always says, "Fear not, O ye of little faith." Turn your eyes upon Jesus. Look full in His wonderful face, and the things of the earth will grow strangely dim in the light of His glory and grace. All glory to our living God. In Yahushua's name, may God bless you all. Shalom.